Alright, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be doing, for Ice, for his Patreon, we're going to be doing a what is the best Iron Rain deck. I'm going to start with what used to be the best Iron Rain deck, which is the Jade, like Jade aggro deck. This used to be the nuts in Iron Rain, because the base has so low hit points that a Jade missile with a Chem Warrior is like two hits of the 4. I would say that the most important thing in Iron Rain is to get on the pads as quickly as humanly possible. So I think opening bikes is really good in Iron Rain. I think bike is like the best opening unit. You have way more money at the start. You can easily afford to go like bike, and you can usually fire a missile before anyone can clear a couple of bikes. So that's why this deck you go like, you start with bikes, you clear the missile. I actually probably don't even need Militant, because I'm going to open bikes every single game. So maybe something a little bit more powerful would make more sense in that slot, like a Scorpion.
Scorpion tank ready to strike.
Maybe I need Militants to quickly counter laser. Let's start with the basic deck and go from there. Yeah, I have no idea what the best deck in Iron Rain is. It's been such a long time since I played Iron Rain. And winning Iron Rain is so irrelevant, because the premium rewards are never worth taking, and the basic rewards are like 100 credits. So I've never really worked out what the best Iron Rain deck is, but it definitely used to be something like this with the Jade and the Chems. Quasar says my best guess for Iron Rain is Flamer, Bike, Chuggy, Laser Drone, Inferno, Phantom, Oksana. Go double halve. I don't think double halve is good in Iron Rain. I could be wrong, but I feel like double halve is actually not great in Iron Rain. So you want to get bikes and go on the pads immediately. You can fire a missile. You can literally fire a missile before your opponent properly responds. This guy's gone Mutant, right? Is there a better unit in the game to beat bikes than Mutant? And I've still fired a missile. This is how good bike opening is. I went triple bike opening, and this guy went second unit Mutant, and I still fired the first missile very easily. Actually, I clearly made way too many bikes as well. Like, I've made 3 bike squadrons. I should have made 1 or 2. I'm going to lose second missile because I'm way overcommitted on the bikes. I should only really have made 2 bikes there. And then I could have responded much quicker to these mutants. Killing the mutants is a beating, man. These guys are so tanky. I'm going to try and get on this pad over here. Buy myself some time. Normally what you do is you win the first 2 missiles really quickly. Obviously I messed up this game. You win these first 2 missiles and you just go kill the base with Jade. That's what you used to do. I don't know if Jade is strong enough anymore, but we'll find out. I also got laser drones and phantoms, so I can help back kill the base. Let's just see how much damage this does. I'm not sure how much this is going to do since the base hit point buff, but I'm guessing I'll just win. Yeah, nice avatar, mate. Alright, I do still think this something like this deck is very good, but I'm not sure this exact deck. I think this deck is very good for Iron Rain though. That's my current. This used to be like the best deck. It doesn't seem like that much has changed. I need to see how much damage you can do with a single Chem Warrior on the base, because that's really what is gonna dictate how good this deck is for Iron Rain. So opponents open buggy, we can just make even more bikes. As you can see, once again, the bike opening is dominant. My opponent has Scarabs, so this is a free win. A lovely freebie. The other thing about Iron Rain is I feel like everyone is allowed to play Iron Rain. Like, Iron Rain is one of those events where you just play against everybody, so you just get like very easy opponents. People also obviously play like absolute nonsense during Iron Rain, because it's like the easiest event in the game. I'm gonna try and get to his base for Jade, but it kind of looks like we're just gonna win in like 50 seconds. I don't think we're gonna even have time to get to the base and Jade it, because the missile's just gonna fire again. One thing you definitely don't want to do I'm gonna do this just as an experiment. I want to see how much damage this does. One thing you definitely don't want to do in Iron Rain is make tech units. Like, Double Harvester is horrible. The game ends. The problem with tech units is the normal game of Rivals usually ends before tech can come out. Iron Rain is like twice the speed. Most Iron Rain games end at like 1 minute, so you definitely don't want to play tech. You definitely don't want to play tech, and you definitely don't want to play 2 Harvesters. If your opening bike is Chuggy better, it's way worse to get to the base with Chuggy, but maybe. Because I'm opening bikes, Chuggy might be better, but it is a lot worse for going after the base. It's way harder to kill a Chem Warrior than it is to kill a Chuggy that's on the way to the base. The opponent has opened Chuggy. Alright, so let's keep spamming bikes. And he surrendered. Why would you open Chuggy, my guy? That doesn't seem like the way. I feel like having the rifles as a cheap way to counter lasers is nice, though. You can run out of money pretty quickly in Iron Rain. You start with a boatload, but you can actually run pretty low quickly. If you don't have a harvester as well, you can run out of money really quickly. He's gone fast Giga, right? That could be really strong, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm gonna have to switch into like laser drones. I'm just gonna spam bikes at it. As you can see again, the missile is just so fast. I messed up. I still got the missile. This is how fast the missile is. Even there, when my opponent's just making like a boatload of hard counters, I still managed to get the missile. Let's get chems. Alright, this Giga is a problem. I need laser drones. Yeah, look how low money I am. Even with one harvester, I'm still broke, so it does really matter. Like, you do need a harvester, and you can't... I don't think Chuggy would work, because it would just be too expensive. Oh, I need laser drones for the Giga Cannon. I don't really care about the stealth tank too much. Well, I am losing missiles here pretty quickly. Stealth tank seems like it feels like it'd be way too expensive in Iron Rain, but I don't know. I'm gonna just do this. Okay, so how are we doing? We're looking a little slow still here. And we've lost 2 missiles and won 2 missiles, so it's kind of even still. I feel like I do want an answer to Flamers though, because Chuggy is not efficient versus Flamers. So maybe... Oh, sorry, not Chuggy. Chuggy is very efficient. Chems are not efficient versus Flamers. So maybe I should play Chuggy? I don't know. It's hard to say if you have enough money. If I get to his... I kind of want to send like... I want to send like just a Jade missile at his base. And see how much damage it does. I'm going to try and get the Chem over there. For sure I can do 1 missile's worth with a Chem Warrior. I don't know if this will be enough damage, to be honest with you. Let's find out. Yeah, even that did enough, so... This feels like it's close to the best deck you can play in Iron Rain. There definitely needs to be a change, though. Like, there's something wrong with it, and I can't work out what it is. I think it's too expensive to counter Flamers. I think Buggy instead of Militant might be... But yeah, I'm reasonably convinced that Bike is the best opening unit for Iron Rain. Like, I don't think the 10 cost units are really that valuable in Iron Rain, because you don't need the efficiency as much. Especially not as a scout. Shit, Buggy, move down. Idiot Buggy. I need to get on this pad before I lose the missile. I need laser. There's the laser on the pad. Get some cams. I believe there's dogs down here, so I'll send a laser down. Ooh, that's unfortunate. These snipers with boost are going to be a bit of a problem. But we've got the Buggy in the deck now, specifically for a scenario like this, so... This feels like the worst time we've had after opening bikes. This has been the... Oh wow, we actually lost the missile there. That feels pretty unlucky, like we barely lost that missile. The missiles and Pitbull and Sniper opening was definitely challenging there. We're gonna get this missile easily though. Got to get another Chem. I'm gonna try and sneak a Chem around the top because I firmly believe that we only need a little bit of Jade action on the base to win the game. So we're gonna send these 2 Chems at the base. We can keep throwing bikes at the pads to hold whilst we're waiting as well. Let's find out how much one Chem Warrior plus 2 Clouds does. Oh yeah, that's insane. It still does like half the base. So, for sure, Jade Chems is really good. Bike is really good. I think Laser is still really good. This is feeling like it's extremely good for Iron Rain. I don't know if there's like one unit that should be changed. Something to kill Pitbull. Maybe the buggy would be better if it was a tank. Trying to figure out what... It feels like the deck's not the best it could be, but it's close. Maybe it is. Maybe this is just as good as it gets. Chuggy is so much easier to kill. So I think Chuggy is worse. Like, this guy had Orca. If I'd sent Chuggy at his base, it just makes an Orca and one-shots it. So it doesn't get to the base. It's really hard to kill a Chem Warrior quickly. That's like one of the most... That's why the Chem Warrior is better. It's just really difficult to kill a Chem Warrior fast. I think sending these lasers at the dog was wrong. I should have put the lasers on the pad and sent the bikes at the dog. Yeah, that's where I messed up. I should have put the lasers on the pad and sent the bikes at the dogs, because then they would have died to the Pitbull, which is still better than what happened, which is them still dying to the Pitbull, but then be losing map control by doing it.
Missile launched. Unit lost. Unit lost. Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
So, one of my close friends died of an overdose 2 days ago. I'm sad frown.
Holy shit, GP. That's horrible, man.
Unit lost.
You got it.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm on it. On my way.
This opponent does not make enough units, that's for sure. Oh, I did have the extra cloud.
Launched.
Did do a lot though. Something to kill Pitbull feels like the only thing this deck is missing.
3, 2, 1. New objective available. Harvester ready.
Revving the engine.
MGs. Double MG opening, wow. This guy's a lunatic.
Your command.
Get the buggies on the MGs. I like the buggy actually. I think the buggy, the fast response anti-infantry I think is working out pretty nicely. Get rid of both these buggy, both these MGs, and then we'll go chems for the Gren. Gonna try and kill this guy as well.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Missile launched.
Alright, so now we've got 2 missiles. We just want to go for the base if we can. We can also keep the pressure on the pads whilst we do it. Yeah, this is over. This deck feels like it might just be the best for Iron Rain. It seems very good.
You. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Rolling out.
Harvester ready.
Like ready to your command. I'll sort them out.
Unit ready.
Headband till burning rubber.
Then,
Like ready
yikes.
to roll. The weeds are like a retain your command. Ready to wave the garden.
Unit ready.
Attack point ready.
I have to use bikes to tank the mutant here. But we're gonna win the missile. Always win the missile opening bikes.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Nobody light a match.
Unit offline.
Spray in the weeds. For the boy who roll.
Yeah, I don't actually have that much money with this.
Good day to spread. Your chemical warrior.
Yeah, look, I'm actually kind of broke doing this, so I think this is worse than with Buggy. Although we did win, we've only won 1 missile. We kind of need to win a second one before we can go after the base. Gotta lose this missile. I don't think we can kill those guys in time. Yeah, jeez. The mutants, man, they're so tanky. Gonna try and get some base action going on. Pretty difficult though. We've got the Chuggy to the base. We've got quite a lot of clouds. Let's give it a shot. See how much we do. Wow, that is a lot. That is basically a dead base. Now we just spam at the base and we win. Okay, so yeah, Jade is definitely still insane in Iron Rain. I do need to hold the pads whilst the laser drones finish off the base though. If we get Jade missile again, we win, but obviously we can actually fire the missile pretty quickly here. Are we gonna lose before the Jade missile can get there? Alright, no, we got there. That was super close though. The Chuggy didn't feel great, but I think Buggy would have been worse in that spot, so we'll keep trying Chuggy. Catch-up combo would have been good back in the day. I don't think it's... I can try it. I can try some catch-up combo ice, but I think it's too slow now to be good. Oh, misplaced. So Chuggy will be good here, although to be fair, Buggy would have been just as good, I think. If not better, because it's cheaper. Wow, double flamer against the person who opened bites. Are you sure? You feel confident with this one? I'm gonna go flamer after I open bites? Seems kind of loose, man. I guess we'll Chuggy laser for a bit. The missile just fires so quickly in Iron Rain, it's ridiculous. There's a lot more ability to like suicide a unit onto a pad for a very short period of time and still win the missile. Okay, we're gonna go for the base now because it's half dead. If we get the Chem Buggy to the base, we might just win. Yeah, this is why Chem Warrior is better than Chem Buggy. What just happened there? That is why Chem Warrior is better than Chem Buggy for Jade kills. Because the Chem Buggy just gets one shot by a bunch of units, which really slows you down. These warriors just need to get here and I win. Yeah, that's game over. I will try catch-up combo, but I believe that the Buggy variant was the best deck. I think it's too difficult to get the catch-up combo to the base, and then it doesn't even do that much. Like, you can just getting a Chem Warrior to the base and hitting it with a Jade missile is already like the best thing you can do. Maybe I'll try going, like maybe I won't go bike opening. And I'll just go straight for the base with the catch-up combo and we'll see what happens. I'll go like half catch-up combo. No rack. This is one of the worst events in the game for diamond value. Oh, the catch-up combo is so expensive. If you go half catch-up, that's it, you're out of money. Yeah, okay, this is clearly not the one. Yeah, this is definitely not the one. This is wrong for sure. I don't know what this guy thought he was doing though with this weird rush. This like weird bike chem buggy Giga Cannon rush. But that is also not the play. If you're wondering, chat, this is also not the play what our opponent is doing. Alright, let's try and get the combo to the base. Gonna need a new catch-up, this one's almost dead. Let's see if we can actually make it to the base. It just takes too long, I think, to get the combo over there. Like, Iron Rain happens so quickly, you're better off just winning the game before you can assemble a combo on the base. Yeah, it's not even that quick to kill. Like, you're better off with bikes into Jade Missile. That's the best, I think. How sad must you be when you save up? Like you finally unlock Scarabs, you're like, yes! These things are super insane, I'm so excited to level them up, and then they're just absolutely terrible. You'd be so disappointed, wouldn't you? You'd be like, oh, I've been waiting so long to do this, unlock my Scarabs. Scarabs are so strong, I always lose to them, and then you just get Shrek, because it actually turns out Scarabs are horrible. That'd be so sad. Maybe I should have gone laser here. Because I don't think I'm going to get back on that top pad. Yeah, I should have gone laser and moved it on there. Because the chem was too slow.
Your command.
But Pitbull feels like the biggest weakness of this deck.
Like you're ready to roll.
But I think that Nod is so much better in a fast game that it doesn't, like, you're not actually behind against Pitbull. Look! Iron Cannon my chems, so aggressive, bro. Make some more chems.
Getting built. Your command. No pro. Launches will bust their dial.
Unit offline.
Attack. Like you're ready to roll. We're revving.
Grens? Uh-oh.
Unit ready.
I'm getting better.
Killing Grens is gonna take a while.
Getting better. You're rolling out.
Unit offline.
Alright, we've got the 2 base hits. We need to try and catch up combo the base now. Sling, that's gonna make it difficult to catch up combo the base.
Unit offline.
I think we'll just win the regular Jade way.
Unit offline.
Yeah, okay. So I think the buggy build was the best.
Mission accomplished.
I think you should block the pad when you have it early, let him on the middle without trying to delay. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably can just block him out. Catch-up combo played Roxanne instead of Jade. That's true, but I think it clearly was nowhere near as good as Jade. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I think the best Iron Rain deck is this. I think this deck is very good for Iron Rain. This feels like where you want to be if you're trying to win Iron Rain. This is super good. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that ice, and I will see you all next time.